Hi. So, Thanksgiving just around the corner, and everybody will be talking about making turkey and dressing, buying the stuff to make it, Black Friday, the Hawkeye show, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. Um, but for me, um, I'm gonna stop and do a Thanksgiving video. Okay. And then next month I'm gonna try to do a Christmas video. So um, top 10 thing I'm thankful for in my life so far. So maybe as I get older, this list might stay the same or it might change. Okay. So um, you know, if you're a Christian, you know that God for Him counts your blessings. Name them one by one. You can easily come up with 10 things that you're thankful for or that is a blessing, like your car, your house, your job, the bed you sleep in, so on and so forth. Um, I'm, I'm gonna go for 10 to 1 and tell y'all, okay? Let me know in the comment section below, um, what are like maybe your top 5, your top 10 thing that y'all thankful this Thanksgiving or that y'all thankful for in y'all life. Okay? So this is my Thanksgiving video. Number 10. I'm thankful for memories I have with family and friends and still remember them years later. So what that means is like I'm the type of person that um um like I can't remember, to be honest, I can't remember what I did like 2 or 3 days ago, but I can remember what happened 5 or 10 years ago. Like I can remember going fishing with my grandpa 5 years ago, or going to a concert with my dad, stuff like that, or playing Yu-Gi-Oh with my brother, stuff like that. Okay. Thankful for memory I have with my family and friends and still remember years later. Number 9. Grew up going to church and still going to church on Sunday and Wednesday. So I grew up going to church on Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night. Okay? The reason I put that number 9 is because there's a lot of people that grew up going to church, and as they got older, they drop out and they don't go to church no more. For me, I, I still go to church on Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night, and I'm still thankful that I still go to church. Okay? And and also that I never dropped out. Number 8, grew up watching classic old movies and classic old TV shows and becoming a fan of them. Okay, so the reason I put this on here is because I'm thankful that I grew up watching them and that uh, in that era, like that I grew up in the '90s and grew up watching like Dumbo, Quick Family Robinson, Old Yeller, James Bond movies, uh, Indiana Jones, Joe, John, Frankenstein, Dracula, um, and also like the old and classic old TV shows. That would be the Duke of Hazzard, the Andy Griffin Show, Green Anchor, Gilligan Island, I Dream of Jeannie. Okay, Gunsmoke, stuff like that. Um, and when I wanna watch a TV show or a movie, and mainly I still go see movies, but mainly when I want to watch a movie or TV show at home, it's mainly an old TV show or an old movie. Okay, um, and those are the type of movies and TV shows that I'm really a fan of. I'm glad I grew up watching, like, John Wayne movies, George Day movies, Gunsmoke, Quick Family Robinson. Okay, we grew up watching classic old movies and classic old TV shows and becoming a fan of them. Okay, number 7, all the famous people I met and took a picture with. Okay, so um, so um, I never knew that I was gonna meet these people. Some at a concert, some at Comic Con, some like at a ballpark. So so when I never like sat down and talked to them. I just like, hi, how you doing? Uh, uh, what's your favorite thing? Or, what's your favorite episode? Uh, that's what I just got one more line in when I met them. So, uh, I met Bruce Campbell, from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy and the Evil Dead. He signed the picture that I took with them at Comic Con and from the pandemic Houston. And then I met Jason David Frank. I grew up watching him from the Power Rangers movie and show, My Morphin Power Rangers. John Schneider. Grew up watching him from Duke of Hazzard, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Never thought that I was gonna get to meet him. One of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Um, Me and my dad, like, a couple years ago, got to meet Bat. Hey, so I am thankful that I got to meet him as well. Okay. Um, Also, I am thankful the two other people that I met in my life. Um, let's see if I have it on my phone. Um, um, well, also, I'm gonna show you then another picture. Let me see here. You see that picture of John Schneider that played Bo Duke? I met him a second time. I took that's the second picture I met of. Okay, that's the second time I met John Schneider. Okay. Um, okay. Um, Now, give me a second. I'm trying to find the other picture. Okay, let's see, where's the picture at? Okay, that me and Sarah Evans. If you can see that really good. That me and Sarah Evans in Doki Do in Texas. Um, and then I met one of my favorite singers that I grew up listening to in my childhood is Weird Al Yankovic. Um, and that's one of my favorite concerts I ever went to in my life. I met him after the concert in the Woodland Pavilion, and me and my dad sat in the front row. And after the concert, we took a picture with them. Okay. Um, so okay, all the famous people I met and took a picture with. Okay. So that would be Weird Al, Sarah Evans, Master Matt, Bruce Campbell, Jason David Frank, and John Schneider. Okay. Um, Number six, got to go to Israel and be baptized in Jordan River. Okay. Um, in 20 in July of 2019, I went to Israel with my dad with a group of people from the, with a with a group of people from a church called Gateway Church, and let me see. I think I have a picture of it. That's the preacher that baptized me in Gateway Church. Okay. Um, his name is Pastor Rick. Okay. Number five, I'm thankful that I'm born in America in Texas. Okay. Um, Number four, I'm I am thankful for the Every Brother and Alan Jackson and my fan, both of them also for their music, showing me to other classic rock and roll and classic country music. Um, so if you don't know who I am or my love of music, I'm a big fan of the Every Brother and a big fan of Alan Jackson. If you're running for the Every Brothers or Alan Jackson, I wouldn't be a fan of classic rock and roll and classic country music. Okay? Uh, so give me a few moments. I'm gonna explain it why I'm thankful for Alan Jackson and the Every Brothers. The Every Brothers, uh, when I was little, that's all I was listening to and crazy about the Every Brothers. And when I was listening to the Every Brothers, um, it got me in the mood, and and I want to listen to other classic rock and roll like Breaking Elton, Jim Croce, Roy Orbison, the Beatles, so on and so forth. Okay, so they show me to classic rock and roll. Alan Jackson, uh, uh, let me see how I put this. He became um, he became me a through his music. I became uh, a classic country music fan. Cause if you know if you know who Alan Jackson is, he uh, he support classic country music. He don't like he don't like the new country music that is on the radio today, and 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 all he wants is the radio to play traditional country music. And by me listening to Alan Jackson one day in my early childhood, I became a big Alan Jackson fan. He became my favorite country western singer and probably my favorite singer next to the Everly Brothers. And I started becoming a classic country music fan. You know, after I listened to Alan Jackson and became a big Alan Jackson fan and started writing a research paper in high school, I started listening to George Strait, uh, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, um, Johnny Horton, all the old people. Kenny Rogers, all the old people. Okay? But it was Alan Jackson, the one that led me to become a classic country music fan. Okay? And a country music fan. The Everly Brothers led me to become a classic rock and roll fan. If it wasn't for the Everly Brothers, I wouldn't listen to the Beatles, the Beach Boys, John Fogerty, Flat Clearwater Revival, Billy Joel. Okay. Um, Number 3, I'm I'm thankful I never smoked weed, drank alcohol, or got a tattoo, or never had a desire to do those things. Okay. Um, so I know people in my family that had a tattoo, uh, drunk beer, drunk alcohol, smoke or smoke weed. Uh, I just never had or had a tattoo or or never had or for me never had a desire to do any of those things. And I'm thankful for me never had the desire to do any of those things. I'm thankful to God, to Jesus, that I never did those things or never in my mind say, you know what, I like to get a tattoo or like to smoke cigarettes or like to smoke weed, smoke dope or, or drink a beer. Okay? And I'm thankful for that. Okay? Now, uh, one thing clear, if you do that, I don't think you're a bad person or gonna go to hell, but I just my whole life never had the desire to do any of those things, and I'm glad that I never had the desire to do those things, and I'm just thankful for that. Okay. Um, okay. Number 2, I am thankful for Christian people in my life, or Christian people that had impact in my life. Either they're still alive, or they went on to be with the Lord. Died and went on to heaven. Okay. The four of them, or the 2 of them that went on, and the 2 of them that died went on to be with the Lord, and the 2 of them that still alive. So let's talk about it. So the 2 of them that died and went on to be with the Lord, and one that died in 2011 and 2015. Both of them were both of my grandparents, and one of them was my mom, dad in 20. My mom, dad in 2011. That's when he died, and he lived in Arkansas. And the last couple of years of his life, he moved to Conroe, Texas, to be with my mom. We lived close, yeah, and he always liked to live, eat and stuff, but he was overweight and stuff. But um, but I remember the special prayer that he always prayed when the special prayer that he always prayed when he prayed, he always spoke in tongues. That had an impact in my life. And he was Pentecost and all that. And I had a lot of memories with him. The other one was my dad, and then my other grandpa, and he was a preacher, and I got to do a lot of fishing with him and hear a lot of his preaching. So most of the stuff I know about the Bible is from him, and he passed away in 2015. That was like 5 or 6 years ago, and okay, so everything I know about the Bible, or all the stories I know about David and Goliath, everything is from him, Yonah Hart. The other two people, Brother Bright, he was the principal of the school I went to for like 3 years, and now he's a pastor of our church, a little church. He took over from my grandpa when he passed away in 2015. Came in and helped him. And every Sunday morning, I see him, and we always have a good time talking about like the Andy Griffin show and all this stuff every Sunday morning. And the other one is Pastor Rick, and I found out a couple weeks ago that he's been a preacher for 50 years. He's the one that I went to Israel with in 2019, in July of 2019, and he's the one that baptized me in the Jordan River. So of course that's gonna have a big impact on my life. And he's also planning another trip to Israel like a year or two. And he's been to Israel like 3 or 4 times, so he knows a lot about Israel. Okay, those are the four Christian people that had an impact on my life. But number one that I'm thankful for is Jesus, salvation, friendship with Jesus, Jesus dying on the cross for my sins, saving my soul, washing my sins away, all that. Okay, so those are the top 10 things that I am thankful for in my life so far. And let me know in the comment section down below. Top 10 things I am thankful for in my life so far. Let me know your top 10 things. And thank you for watching my Thanksgiving video. And I hope everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. And new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. God bless you.